Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. My channel is about all things makeup, so if that interests you, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications of uploads. And I created these two cool tone dramatic eye looks using the Stone Cold Fox palette by Colourpop. You get 30 cool tone beautiful shades in this palette. It retails for $28. You can buy it at Ulta or Colourpop's website. The first look is this smoked black wing cut creased shimmery super dramatic eye look. And the second look is this dramatic cool tone halo. And we're just gonna jump right into the tutorial. The first shade I'm going to go in with is Tippy on a Sigma E40 Dome blending brush. So I'm just going to load this shade up on my brush, take Trip on my Sigma E40, and I'm going to blend this right into my crease. Don't really like how that's too light. So then I'm going to take the shade Query Days on my Sigma E40. Don't remember Trip being that light, but there we go. So Query Days. And I'm just going to blend this into my crease all over, giving myself a very nice blended crease. I love Sigma's brushes, I love Colourpop's brushes, and the L'Oreal Morphe brushes. Those are my go-to. Even though it looks pretty warm in the palette, it has definitely come off like a cool transition shade. After that, I'm going to take the shade Gravity Hill. This is like a dark mauve shade, and I'm going to go in with a Sigma E35 blending brush. And I'm going to blend that into my outer. With the Sigma E40 and just blend out these edges here because these edges are looking crazy. I'm going to go with some NARS concealer. This is a Colourpop E4 concealer brush, and I'm going to apply this to my crease and cut the front half of my crease. So I am just going to start in my inner area, just tapping and pulling slightly. And I'm going to make this round. So I'm just going to bring it up just a little here. Just tap and pull. You don't want to brush and paint it. You just want to tap and pull in the direction that you're pulling it. So I'm pulling it to the right. And I'm creating this round shape, going slightly like where my crease is. I'm going to bring it up slightly above that. Just like that. So that is to me a really good shape. I honestly would like to bring it up a little higher, but if you look, when I look straight ahead, it does like that crease is right there. So, perfect. I'm gonna get the other side of this brush wet with some setting spray. You can use any setting spray. I'm gonna go in with that shade Mystery. It's a really pretty rose, shimmery, glittery shade. And I'm going to tap this on. Look how stunning and pretty all these shades are being. Stomach is growling, so that's probably what you're hearing. My stomach is growling super hardcore. So pretty. And super metallic. Do you see that? The metallic is crazy right now. So next I'm gonna take my finger and go with the shade Hard Place. This is like a warm gold brown. It's like cool tone, but it's got a little bit of warmth in there. Maybe you can see that. So pretty. Place on my finger and I'm gonna apply that to the very edge here of Mystery. So it's like a pink gold shimmer. On a really small pointed blending brush, this is a Morphe M321 brush that looks like that. Again with that dark mauve shade Obsidian, which is super, super pretty. And I'm gonna blend that into my outer V. Along this lash line down here. To really darken up and smoke out this look. Tapping it on and then brushing it in because it is a darker shade, so you have to be very gentle and light-handed with this. And I'm just kind of building it up into the smokiness that I want. You kind of want this is the half of your eye. You want all this to be light and shimmery, and the outer V goes on the outside of your iris beyond. And so I'm just gonna blend this in, smoke this out, bring it up into the crease just a touch. I think I'm gonna get real crazy here and go with that darkest Drama Mama shade. This one I'm keeping super low here on my lash line. Really low. And then I'm just gonna go back in with Hard Place on my finger. And I'm gonna tap that here again. On my finger and go with the shade Mystery again. And I just want to tap on because that glitter is so pretty. I want to tap that glitter and make sure it's on top because I feel like when I went in with a wet brush, I kind of melted the glitter with the shimmer and I just want the glitter, like if you can see it's like shining through now. I want the glitter to just be super pow. I really have been avoiding wings lately. I just feel like it's not my style anymore, but with this look, I think I need a wing because I want to smoke it out with some black. So the best MAC wing eyeliner, hands down, is the Inglot. I haven't really used this as I've been avoiding wings, but this is hands down the best matte black eyeliner ever. And it's only good for like 6 months or 9 months, so I hope it's still good. It's been a while, but I'm gonna go with the Morphe Ariel, what is this? A16 and the Inglot eyeliner, and I'm going to wing out a matte black wing. It's gonna be a very dramatic eye look. It is definitely not dried up, if you can see. So this makes me nervous because it's been a while and I want this to be perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my brush like this. So I'm just gonna bring it halfway like that, I think. Actually, I'm gonna have to bring it a little more in order for it to be, yeah, I'm gonna have to bring it a little more. A little bit more dramatic than what I wanted, but you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. All right, so now I'm just gonna bring it here. I'm telling you, these Ariel brushes are amazing. Like, he really knows what people want. So now I want a really crisp edge there, you know? Taking away any of the fallout here. Just like a princess look for sure. I'm just gonna try and get that shadow that's underneath the liner to just blend out because I want this to be crisp. And I want that to dry. I'm gonna have some crusties here from, yeah. Okay, so I want that to dry because I'm gonna smoke that out with some black liner. So I'm trying to get the glitter out of my liner. Next, I'm gonna take a brush like this. It's like a very pointed, precise blending brush. This is a Morphe P9. And if you don't have brushes like this, you can just try and get something that's like gonna work. So really just need something pointy and that's gonna be able to blend stuff out. I wanna go in with that black shade Rock Bottom. A really long time since I smoked out a wing. So I'm just gonna sit here and just blend this out. Holy cow, am I loving the way this is like really turning out. I'm like surprised. I thought I was honestly gonna like hate the way this looked. Back in here with the matte black. See what I can do here. A lens white wrapper, and I'm just gonna put this here and I'm gonna blend out that wing. All right, so it's blended. I have no idea what I just did to this wing, but go back in with some of the Inglot black eyeliner and I'm just gonna create a wing again. And you know what? I think that looks good. And I'm gonna stop messing with it because I think I just need some false lashes. Sometimes these eye looks can look a little tricky. And also, I'm just not used to seeing myself with the black eyeliner. I'm gonna go with some Rare Beauty highlighter. This is in the shade Exhilarate. And I'm going to apply that to my inner corner. So I'm gonna take a Ariel A20 and go with the shade Gravity Hill. And I'm gonna blend this underneath my eye here. Now I'm gonna take the shade Obsidian and go in with a Morphe M321 brush. Outer lower lash line B. I'm gonna add some eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay Perversion black eyeliner. And I'm gonna add this to my bottom waterline and top, and what is it called? And my top lash line. I'm gonna apply some mascara and then some Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. So I added some false lashes. I put some mascara on my bottom lashes and I smoked out the bottom just a little bit more with Obsidian and I like the way it looks. I was not sure if I was gonna be able to turn that boat around, but look, it's definitely a dramatic, shimmery cut crease smoked winged eye look. So that completes the first look and we're gonna go ahead and do the second look. On a Colourpop E35, I'm gonna take the shade Enigma. It's like a brown transition shade. I'm gonna blend this all over my crease area. I love Sigma eye brushes. Colourpop has some really good ones too, but I honestly forget how amazing Sigma's eye brushes are until I go back to use them and I'm like, yes, I love them. It's coming off really purple on my eyelid and cool toned. which is nice. I don't know. I like the way it looks, but it definitely fooled me. Because I keep thinking it's like a brown, but it's not. But it's definitely a cool tone transition shade. And that blended out super nice. Next, I'm gonna go with the shade Fascinate, which is just right below, two below Enigma. I'm gonna go with the same Colourpop B35. Tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna blend this really low in the crease. So definitely more gray than I was expecting from these shades, but they are cool toned. I mean, they are more gray. And I'm gonna use a Colourpop E16 and go with the shade Fickle Fate. It's like a darker cool tone brown, and I'm gonna blend this into my outer V and inner corner. I'm gonna go up to my crease just a little bit and take Fickle Fate, and I'm just gonna tap it here in the inner corner part. You might need a smaller brush for this, because we're gonna create a halo look. And then I'm just gonna blend them like that in the middle, blend them like that down the middle, and on the inner corner, outer V. And for cool tones, I find them to be super, some of them can be super patchy, but this palette, like the patchiness is workable. I always am able to blend it out, but there are times when I use these shadows where I do find that I can get a little patchy. Like right there, it's like a little patchy out here. By the way, all that clickety clacking is my dog. She's a Husky German Shepherd. She's hyper. She's 9 years old. She can never settle down. Next, I'm gonna take the shade Obsidian on the Morphe M321 brush. And I'm gonna blend this in my outer V and inner corner, keeping this nice and low. And when you go with these really dark shades, make sure you just touch a little bit of pigment, blend it out, and makes it look, you know, not like you're going in with like a bunch of black, because it will be hard to blend out. Oh, I'm so surprised how easy that blended, and I love it. I'm just gonna do the same thing my bottom lash line here. I gotta make sure the top lashes, the top lid matches the bottom lid. I'm gonna go with Fickle Fate, and I'm gonna go with Obsidian on the same brushes, my bottom lash line. Fickle Fate. The blended out so nice, my bottom lash line. Holy cow. I always like to clean up the look and dust away fallout. Now I'm gonna take that Morphe M321 in the shade Obsidian, and I'm gonna blend that into my outer lower lash line and inner corner. Blending out so nice. Use a small detailing brush. This is the Morphe JH38, so I'm just gonna take the shade Dig It. I brush wet with some setting spray, go back in with Dig It, and I'm gonna create that shimmery center halo. Voila. So I'm just touching it down the center, kind of sweeping side to side, being really gentle with it, just kind of smoking it out. Sediment 2B. It's like a really pretty darker gold brown cool tone shimmer shade. See that, like a dark gray. And I'm gonna apply that to the edges of I Dig It. Like that. My Morphe M321 brush. I'm just gonna blend in the dark smokiness with that shimmer. To apply, I'm using Morphe GH38, going with the shade Dig It, and I'm just gonna dot that here underneath my bottom lash line. And I'm just gonna tap Dig It down the center again. I'm going with my finger, just tap it down the center to really make that part stick out like that. Voila. So next I'm going to apply Perversion Urban Decay Black Eyeliner. I'm going to tightline my bottom lash line and my upper lash line as well. And I'm going to go with some inner corner highlight. I'm going to go with the Laura Mercier 01 highlighter for my inner corner highlight. I'm going to apply some mascara and false lashes, Demi Wispy Ardell's and Maybelline mascara. Alright guys, so I just put on some bottom lash mascara and some Ardell Demi Wispy false lashes, and that completes this look. So that is the Halo Cool Tone eye look. Alright guys, that completes my tutorial of these two dramatic cool tone eye looks. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next video.